What's up guys, in this video I'll be showing some tips and glitches for beginners and experienced players in Royale. So for our first tip of the video we're going to be talking about the assassin. The assassin's smoke bomb can be used for himself when he wants to invisible away or try to get the drop on an enemy, but you can also use the smoke bomb at an enemy. When throwing it at an enemy they also will get blinded, allowing you to shoot them and them not be able to fire back because they can't see. In an intense 1v1 fight as the assassin, the tactic usually goes like this. Throw the bomb at your enemy rather than your feet. You want to do this as shooting in the smoke reveals your position. You get a free few shots against a blind opponent, and you can enter the smoke again for another invisibility and free shot. The assassin's concussion bomb can be used as a mobility spell for yourself. It makes a great escape coupled with blink. You can reload while moving on your mount, and you can heal while on your mount as well. The mage's saw and the assassin's blink allow you to go through windows, which is a great way to escape from enemies. Standing still as a chicken makes you much quieter, you make less noise. Also, when you are a chicken and an enemy is right next to you, the best thing to do is go inside a building and jump in and out between windows. If you want to get an idea of where the last circle is going to be, legendary chests are best ways to indicate where. Often when there's 50 people left, the chest drop will indicate where the last circle is going to be. If you're new to the game and you're finding it difficult to kill people, the best thing to do is make practice, as that makes perfect. You could also drop hot zones to figure out what weapons are best and what tactics are also best in 1v1s. Another way is to watch streamers and see how they play. If you want to win a game, the best thing to do is go on the outskirts of where everyone landed. If everyone landed over Lumberfall, Trinity, the best places to go is probably the Arid Wasteland or Ice Haven, something away from where everyone landed. Hot drops are only there for people that are confident that they can win massive fights or want to practice their aim. You can switch across here, sounds simple but it's essential. It's much better to have a dot than a plus sign as Assassin's sniper rifle, and makes things much more easier to aim. The engineer's legendary weapon is probably the hardest one to use out of all the other classes. It's very much suited for indoor combat, and if you are outdoors, the best thing to do is thrust upwards and fire down upon your enemies, as the arch drop isn't going to be too much and it's much more accurate that way. If you're in a close range fight, try following the meta. Don't use a shotgun, they're absolutely terrible. The best thing to do is use a rifle or a crossbow. The crossbow's rate of fire is really good and the rifle's damage is much more accurate and it does a better job than the shotgun. The warrior is very mobile. His mobility allows him to close gaps very quickly. He can get on top of flat roofs and shoot down upon his enemies. He's really good and he's easy to learn. The warrior's legendary weapon pairs well with the fast net. The net has 0 damage and slows down the enemy, allowing you to go in for that crucial headshot. And if that doesn't work, you can always charge in there and throw your axe again. If you're playing the hunter, the best setup you should always go for is getting the legendary weapon as soon as possible and getting the withdrawal ability. He doesn't have much things to fall back on and run away, so the best thing you can do is withdraw, roll back and fire your bow. This is basically the power of the hunter's strength. When healing, you should always withdraw position. Use the warrior's leap and charge, engineer jump, assassin blink and bomb, and the mage's saw. Stop trying to heal when the enemy is right in front of you or in your range. You really need to pick your engagements wisely. If there's around 8 or 9 people left in squads, while your squad has 2 people left, you don't want to fight another half squad when there's a full team of 4. It's impossible to know how many people are left in each team, but if there's a possibility that one team has the advantage, then you want to temporarily team up with the other squad that has less people too. Conversely, if you're in the squad that's more people, you should always push your advantage by rolling together and trying to find and eliminate the other smaller groups as quickly as possible. For the chicken trophy glitch, you need to find a chicken trophy. Once you find the trophy, you want to press E as fast as possible when picking it up. Once you have picked it up, you want to continue pressing E for at least 2 seconds after you have picked the trophy up. So, to simplify it, you see the trophy, you press E as fast as possible. Even when you've picked it up, you continue pressing E, and then you have 2 chicken trophies instead of 1. For the potion glitch, all you need to do is take the potion, but when you take the potion you want to shoot at the same time you're taking the potion. This way it will trigger the sound effect of you drinking the potion, but it doesn't deduct any number from the potion itself.